Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Factorio with yours truly, Inzainia. We are coming back in. Go to load game, and it's the let's play and let's load. Alright, so what are we doing? Oh, we've got to run the transport transport belt over to take coal to the furnaces. Alright, so let's go in here. We need iron gears. So we need to come grab some of this right here. Alright, 90 something iron plates, that should be plenty. We'll make them all. Just all of them. Get it done, man. Oh, we need to do some research too, actually. Actually, let's cancel some of these. Oh, if you right click over here, it'll cancel the whole thing. If you left click, it'll take one off down here to cancel. Let's see, T. I need to learn how to make the splitters, which are there. Alright, so I need 20 red science packs. We can go ahead and hit research, and notice it puts logistics up there. I also need to make a research lab, which is right there. We can make one right now. Good. And then we'll just make the things and supply them to it for right now, just so we can get something going. We got to also be careful of our radiation output. So you hit Alt and it'll bring up this little red glow. I'm not putting out a whole lot of radiation right now, so we're okay. But you still got to be careful. Now these things have a tendency to put out quite a bit, but we got to have it. So there it goes. And it'll work, and I can manually put them in here right now, but we will eventually move it and build a whole belt system that comes to this. But you have to build a lab in order to do any research. Now let's go in and let's see. We need 20. Right now we can make 8, and we need iron still. So give me some more iron, baby. 9, 10, 15, 20. All right, so that'll make all of them. They'll come out kind of slow, but it's going to research slow, so we'll just put them in there. It's got one that it's doing, and then one. And if you watch up here, when this gets to the end, this up here will advance just a little bit. And the time increment that you saw is how long, each one. There it is. If you build multiple research stations, you will get multiple of these advancements. Notice how I just got one little one. Well, if I had 10 or 2 research, it'd be over to here already. If I had 5, it'd be up here somewhere. So early on you only have one, so you only use one. Do we have any coal in our inventory? Yeah, let's put a few more coal in there. Keep that going. We've got coal to them. Basically the only thing we really need coal on anymore, we can pick these up. Ooh, and all that ore, which is great. And this is going to back up because I'm only using 2 furnaces, but it don't matter. Notice how the mining unit, whenever it can't spit it out, it still stops producing. So you don't lose anything. They just, like this one's not doing anything either. I'm just picking these up to get them off the map because we don't need them there anymore. And I'm going to run over here to the copper, and it's still spitting out copper for me. Now I'm going to keep using this one for a little bit. I will eventually run an electric line all the way over here because it's just, it's easy to do. We need to build some more furnaces. We will not get electrical furnaces for a while, research-wise. So get accustomed to using these for right now. Let's see, how many more can we build? We can build 5. We only got one more of these little red. There we go. So let's put the rest of these red guys in there and let it finish researching, and then we'll have our splitter, and then I'm going to put a splitter on here and then run the coal over. Yes, I could just also take this out to 2 or use an arm to grab one and throw it on another belt that goes up and across, but a splitter is far more convenient, so we're going to use it. Normally I like to research automation first, but we're going to go ahead and get logistics first this time. And we're also going to go ahead and we can run our stuff. Hang on a second, I'm too high. Alright, let's pick them 2 up. And we're going to have a lot more, so let's just run it all the way over. Now you get to this corners like this, and you can't curve down like that. So what you have to do is you have to place one here, place one there, go up to the corner, and then make it. All right, let's see. Like so. Like so. And we need a few more. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it down and then have the splitter like right here, and I'll have it come out of the splitter and run up to it. That way I can also tie other ones up here into the whole system. But I want a solid line coming down, which actually I could just do this. Well, I'm trying to save some room here, but let's come up. Let's get a little bit fancier with it. All right, let's start right. We'll see, we'll do it right here. See, what I'm going to do is come up, come across, up, across, and then I'm going to come down and tie it into the splitter. That's why I left the gap. The splitter will take up these two slots, and then this one I can rotate it around. So we'll be good. Now, I didn't have to go through all this detail. I could very easily turn this around and all this other stuff, but I figure, you know, what the heck. All right, let's see. What do we need? We need some more of these belts, and we need, what else were we doing? Oh, we were doing a furnaces. We did 5 though, and we'll put them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the way furnaces work, let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at first. So we'll take 2 away, and we'll use these over on the copper, and I'll just make 3 more. I also need to make 3 of these to put on these 3 to send coal to it, and then I need more belts. Actually, I made 10 belts, but we'll make 1 more. And I need to also grab this and this. And let's see, we're good there. We're good there. We did the research, got enough of them. We'll end up getting our thing, and then we'll pick it up. Maybe then, what is this? A repair pack. This is new. I'm assuming this is what you use to repair items that get damaged. Okay, so let's go with these guys, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll take electrical lines and we'll drag them over. And there we go. Oh wait, whoops. Let's take an electrical line and drag it over like so. That beeping that you're hearing me is the game's way of telling you, hey, you're trying to put something out of your reach. Okay, we need some more coal in this. I don't have any more coal at the moment, but I can come down here and just do this. Watch. You just hold F and walk the length of this while holding F, and I just picked up a whole bunch of coal. Now we can go in here, and I actually picked up 2 lots of coal. We'll put a bunch in there. Let it mine most of that. This is all ready. These guys just need coal. So let's go with half to there, half to there, half to there, half to there, and the other 10 to there, and all these guys will be working. Now we need to extend this one so that it comes out far enough for all of these guys to grab, and then we need to make...
Research complete.
Ooh, that scares me every time it happens. All right, we'll research that one now, but it's not going to do anything because I have to put the red things in there. But let's see. I need the yellow splitters. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. Then we'll make. Notice how it still takes time to make them, and they're not ready for you. This is when you get into the prefab, building the little the machines that put stuff together. They'll put them together for you, and with them putting them together for you, then you don't even have to make them like that. You'll just go over and pick them up. Okay, so let's get this stuff going. There's that. We still need some more of them, so we'll make 10 more. I need to make a splitter also. We'll make 1 of them because I only need 1. Once we get all this basically automated, then we'll run power over and do the same thing for copper. Then we'll run the same thing. Well, we've already got it for going for iron and coal. Fortunately, you don't need very much iron or very much coal. Now, you want to be real careful with this. Notice the direction that the arrows are going on the splitter. If you do it backwards, it'll just cause gridlock. It'll stop. These are one of the things that you can't overwrite something with. So you have to pick it up, and then you can place the splitter down. Then you'll take these and run out and up. And basically every other coal that goes into this is going to take one forward, and then it's going to take one over here. There it is right there. One forward, and then one goes over here. We will eventually have more coal thingies, coal drills, and they'll be going both directions. But for right now, that should be enough. I might need one more. Let's go ahead and do one more if I can. Yeah, actually, I can do three. Let's do all three, because we're going to need to set up more over at the other. Yeah, we've got 187 plates now, so we're doing good on iron. So let's, as soon as these get finished, we're almost done. But everything that you manually make in this game that you see me making, you can build a prefab station or an assembly plant, whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's like a prefab plant. But you can build one of them to put stuff together for you. All right, we'll use 2. There we go. And we run electricity up to them. There we go. And now all 3 of them have electricity. And yeah, you'll have to eventually move your lines around, and you'll even have to move these guys around. We need these because it's spitting it out onto the ground. And there we go. Now we got 3 of these. Now you might wonder, you know, what do you do if I'm wasting half a belt here? Well, how do I get stuff on the other side of the belt? You can take and you can use loops to cause it to fill up both sides of the belt. That's one way to do it. Another way to do it is to simply go like so. Like here, we'll stop our production right now just for a minute. And what we'll do is I'll take and pick this up. We'll pick up all of this. And I'll show you another way to do it. Let's hold F and pick up all this excess coal though, so it's not laying around on the ground. And now if we run them down through the middle, like so, need to be closer. Yes, just a little bit closer. Like so, we can take and we can put these guys on both sides. This is one way to do it. Like there. And then you would take electric poles and make sure that everything's got power. And then put one on the other side. And I need more, so we'll make some more. Where are they at? Right there. I need to get some more wood. But then we would take and drag one over here to the other side, or drag it down and around, it don't matter. And now it'll be spitting it out on both sides. These on one side, these on the other. So we just turn them around like so, and now we've got coal going out on both sides. Now it's some will get through on this side, some on that side. You can also add more of these. Right now 50% is going here, 50% is going there. I could also put another splitter on this one, you know, just a back-to-back splitter, and then have the other line tying into this side as at a U, and it would then be getting 75% down this line and 25% down this line. Fortunately, we're going to need a lot less on this line. So what we could do is you can take, and this is where it gets fun, because you really have to start thinking about stuff like this later. We can make one more splitter. Okay, and then we can take this splitter and we can put this splitter here. Whoa, slow down there, boy. We can put this splitter here and then run some more of these like so and dump them into this line, and you'll be getting 75% of the stuff here and only 25% down here, because it'll take half of what it gets there, which leaves this line with 50%, and then when it hits this one, it'll be taking half again, leaving it with only 25%. But I need more of these guys, so there we go. And the unfortunateness of how I'm doing it here is that it's all going to go into the line in one way. But what you can also do, I can take it and put it like that. See how it just dumps it? Anything coming from this one will go to the left side, and most of what comes from this one will be on the right. But some will be on the left still, as you see. but everything coming from this one will be on the left-hand side. That's okay in some situations, and in some situations it's not okay. If you cannot do that, if you don't want to do that, then what you can do is you can take and you can use another splitter, believe it or not, and put it like here in the middle or up here, and then just have one side split and don't put anything on the other, and everything that comes into it will be cycled, so you'll be okay. There's many different ways to play with this. Like now I've got 25% coming down and I've got 75% going up, so 3 out of 4 go up. As you notice, not very many are coming down this way, but look at the line that's going up. I don't need a whole lot of coal to come. In fact, look how much it's backing up now, even still at only 25%. You don't need a lot for these burners, because the burners, they burn for a long time on a piece of coal. But these burn relatively quickly, even though they're all backing up. So I've got 4 of these, and it's just way too much coal, which is fine, because eventually they'll stop working, they'll back it up, and I'll stop consuming that extra electricity. You want to determine how much electricity you're using. You come to an electric pole on anywhere on your electric outlet or your electric grid, and if you right click it, it brings this up and it shows me that I'm using 650 something watts of consumption. I'm producing about half of that, so I've got a lot. I can double that basically, and I'll still be okay before I start getting close to browning out. So I'm good. There is solar panels, there are accumulators and stuff like that for solar power. You know, and we would normally be using that. I would normally be using them also in my game right now, or well, as soon as I research them. But I'm not now, just because this is a Let's Play and I want to start at the beginning and work my way up through it at a normal pace. That way you as viewers get to see that done at a normal pace, instead of me rushing the tech line to get to solar panels. Normally I rush the tech line to get to the machine gun and solar panels. Because you'll find out when we do finally get attacked that this first little pistol, this little regular pistol, it sucks. It's garbage. But we need to set all this up over here. Now, in order to do that, what we need to do is we need to go get some trees first so that we can make power lines, and we'll just run power over there. We'll build a couple more of them deals. And I like to set up my own little system for everything. The map world's huge, so you can use as much as you want to. Things will not spawn within a certain distance of your stuff. So if you build something, once you clear the things out that happen to possibly be near you, nothing else will spawn within a certain area of your factories and stuff. But they have to be, you know, your area that you're producing and using has to be so big. All right, that should be enough for a little while. So let's get into here and we'll make a bunch of them. In fact, I think I just used up all that wood to make all these, but it's fine because I don't need any more. That's about the only thing I really need wood for. Okay, so I'm really liking the new terrain, the new map, the way water and stuff looks. It's completely different. I don't know if anybody that's watching, if you've played the older version, all this is different. I mean, it looks better, it's prettier. The map seems to blend together a little better, maybe. I don't know. It looks different. Alright, so let's build more of these guys, and we need copper. And I don't know if I've got any copper running through a smelter yet, but I got a bunch of it in my hand. So again, I can walk over here. I can open up one of these guys. I can swap the copper with the iron, take this, and it'll just sit there and do its thing. Now, you're sitting here looking at this. I will eventually get what are called they're the long extenders or extended inserters or something. I can't remember what they're called. If I go into T, I can find them right here. Long-handed inserters. Now, I have nowhere to put track and stuff for an output. But what that will let me do is I can then put a second inserter here, and what it does is it reaches 2 blocks over instead of just 1. So I can have it angled to take out of this and put the item 2 blocks over. So I can build another transit rail thing here, and then I can just pick this up and put this here and here, and see it's out of the way. And then pick this up and put another one. Actually, yeah, that's all right. It'll be all right. I don't care. For this, I don't mind. And put it there. So now I can put, I need to pick that one up. Yeah. Now how I'll do this. I think I was supposed to leave a gap, which makes sense. If I pick these up, yeah, that's how I was supposed to do it. That's what I didn't do. So if I take and I put 2 of these down and then leave 1 gap, then put 2 of these down, leave 1 gap, then put 2 of these down, which I'm only going to do 5 right now. But if I do that, then I could put the power poles in between them, which pay no attention, I'm just restructuring. You'll figure all this out as you go. I'm used to playing with the electric ones, which are a little bit bigger. Okay, so then you take your power lines and you put your power lines in like that. See how they touch together perfectly? Come on. There we go. And then my power, they touch together, the grid touches together perfectly. So I can then take these guys, and I need one going in, and in. I need one going that way, that way, that way, that way, and that way. And then I need some more track to get iron, oops, there we go, to that guy. And I think we're back on point. What's this one's problem? It's, oh, well, no, it's full. They're full. They end up with 128 because I don't have any output. What you do for output is I would then go like so, and then turn it down. And for right now, because I have no real way to use it, I would take and do like so. And go E. What do I need? Electric circuit. So I need that copper. Where did I put it? Was it there? No. 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 Is it my inventory? Did it not make any yet? Oh, I probably didn't take this other out. So let's take that out. There we go. There we go. Now we're making some copper. And this is how the game is played. Now this is very basic stuff. We will get into the detailed stuff later, like just logistic systems and worker robot thingies and all kind of cool stuff. But we haven't even researched to build yeah, I need copper. Let's go ahead and make 5 of them while we're waiting for more copper. And let's open this one up. Since we've got plenty of plates, we'll take that out, put this in, take this out, and we'll have 2 of them making copper for right now. Because we still need to go refab this system, or rebuild this whole system over by the copper. Alright, so let's see. What did we need? Oh, I needed yellow thingies first, which are the yellow inserters. And it'll, oh, I've got fast inserters now. So let's make fast inserters. They're so much better. I can use 2 of them. 2 of them will pick up all this production. Let's go down here. Let's put this in so it can research automation. And then there we go. I need more blue ones though. 3 would be really good. 3 would be more than enough. Oh wait, right there. What do I need? Let's make that. Okay, I need more copper. Alright, let's make 1 of them. So 3 will be enough. And then what we'll do is this. Like so, and like so. And then I'll take and I'll put 3 chests by it. And what that'll do is that'll let these keep making iron plates. As soon as I get this research done, I can make the long extenders that'll grab the iron plates out of them, put them on this line. They'll then come down to here. These guys will grab them and stick them in these crates. So anytime I want iron, I can just run up to these crates and control-click these crates, and there'll be a bunch of iron. I'll get a bunch of, or the iron plates, I'm sorry. That's actual iron. But it'll have iron plates in them. So that's all I'm waiting on basically is for this. We can go over and start with the, let's see, did we make, no, we need to make these guys. We'll make 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll make 4 of them. And then we got 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got that, we've got that. Now all we need are these guys. Now you want to upgrade to these fast inserters as soon as possible, but you do not need fast inserters on these steam furnaces or these coal furnaces. You don't need them. But when you start dealing with factories and all that other good stuff, you will need them. And yes, I know that I didn't run power over here yet. That's all I'm going to need right now. But I saw it. I'm sure somebody was screaming at the screen, "Hey, you forgot to put power line on your inserters." These inserters are like way much faster, so much faster than these guys. All right, let's go put the other red thingies in here. It's probably waiting on them. Where are they at? Oh, I didn't tell it to make enough, did I? How many did I make? Anybody remember? I don't remember. I made a handful. We'll make 5 more. I think I only made 8. It's not at halfway, so I need at least, well, I guess it is about halfway. So maybe I made 5. There's 1. Get it going. There's 2. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We're at 25 minutes. Let's go. There's another one. We'll probably do this. We'll hang out here and then we'll rebuild all this in the next episode over for the copper. Come on, baby, let's go. Is that all of them? Okay, I put 5 in there. I don't think it's going to be enough. I think I'm going to need 1 more, which is fine because I'm picking up this copper and this iron, all this stuff that it will be eventually spitting out. So I've got it plenty enough. I can make 79. Yeah, I think I can make enough right now. You can automate these red things, though. You can take and have you can build one of the stations that will make iron gears, and then you make one that will make the wire, and you run copper.
Research complete.
Excuse me. You run. We're done with that for right now. Now we can do the thingies. Let's make some more. Well, let's see. What do we need to do? What do we need to do? Oh, I need to make these. So we need we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Good. I'm making 5. We'll cancel this for right this second, and then we'll put it back in there so we can hurry and get these guys done. But you want to make lines, assembly lines that will make all this stuff. Electronic circuits. You want to make one that makes the wire. One that makes. We've got one now that makes the plates. We'll rebuild this over there so that it's making the copper. And that's where you go from. And you grab your things down here. Now notice how the thing's wider. It's longer. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I need 1 more little dealio there. There we go. And these guys are so fast that it can't put them out fast enough. See what I'm saying? And the way you fix that is you do something like this. You take in the middle here. You put 1 down like so. And now you run these this way, and then you take this and you run it this way. Like so. And see what's happening is they're getting forced on both sides of the deal. Now it's backing up a little bit, and all 3 are getting to be able to grab some. Now it's not going to be super fast. I could actually take 1 or 2 of these off because I'm not producing enough to back them up. See, that one's got plenty of time to grab all of them. But when that crate fills up, then this one will start grabbing and fill it up, and then this one, and you know, going like that. That will basically keep my iron plates continuously being made, and I can come over here and I can hover and I can see there's 128 in there already. There's 57 in there, and there's 14 in there. And I can look in it, and I can see that there's some in there. I can take them out because I don't need them. And that's because these first 2 had 64 copper in each one. They were making copper. So I'm going to take this copper and put this copper back in here. And I'm going to put copper in this one also temporarily because we have so many plates. And we're good. And when you pick something up and you drop it in here, you don't lose it. What it does is it puts it back in the order that it belongs. Iron comes after copper, so when you drop it here, it automatically orders all of this for you. But that's that. So now we have a fab deal, or not a fab deal, but a production line for the iron plates. So we're going to do the same thing in the next episode for the copper, and then we'll probably also build our first factory, because that research that we learned just a little bit ago taught us how to make an assembling machine. So we'll do an assembly machine so that we can make the we'll do one over here so that we can make gears, and then we'll do one over with the copper so that we can make the copper wire, and then we'll run the gears down, or the gears and then the copper wire over somewhere so that we can make the little green things, the electronic circuits, or the iron plates rather, and copper, so that we can make these. And you just keep tying all of these together. We'll produce some repair packs, and we'll build factories. We'll build a factory to make science packs once we get copper plates and iron gears, and you keep going from there. You just keep advancing more and more and more. As you get all of this excess made, like I'm doing now, you go, excuse me, you go and you grab it and you turn it into something else. I mean, you use it, you tie these lines. I mean, like you've seen the splitters. So you can use a splitter here on this plate to run iron bars somewhere else, or these iron plates somewhere else. And I could have a factory here or down here, and I could split these off. Part of them go to storage and part of them come to this. And using them, it could be using these bars and using this copper to make those things, to make these the science packs. And then I could run an arm out of the science pack and have that pack coming over to here, and have an arm that will grab them and throw them into the research center, the lab, and I'll never have to mess with red packs. I'll always have an abundance. It'll take 5 or so, however many it takes, and then they'll just pile up on the belt like the coal is, and it'll just sit there, and every time it needs one, it'll grab one and put it in there. And you just automate everything, and that'll keep my research pretty much automated for a while until I get it. There's 4 different research types. There's red, blue, green, and purple. So you end up with 4 lines coming into your research section. So you need a pretty big research section. And I'll end up doing 10 of these research things with all double lines coming in through the middle, with red on one side, blue on the other, then on the next line, green on one side, purple on the other, and then there will be yellow and a red, or a blue rather, and a red inserter that will be able to grab off of both lines and put them into each one. So it'll be able to take any of the 4 colors that it needs and put them into the lab and research. So yeah, we're at 32 minutes on this record, so we're going to end this episode now. When we come back, I'm going to do the copper. We're going to try, if we have enough time, to make the gear assembly set up, and we should start getting attacked here pretty soon. I mean, really, really soon. I need to look. Let's see what military, because a lot of people, there it is right there. It's only going to take 10 too. So let's go ahead and do that. 510. A lot of people get focused when they're playing this game on the assembly side, on the construction, the production, the replication, the making, creating, the factory part of it. You have got, and I'm warning you right now, I know it's the second episode, I probably should have said it in the first one, but I'm warning you right now, if you've stuck around, heed this warning. Make sure that you're going just as avidly on the military research as you are on the construction and the industrial side. If you don't, later on in the game, the monsters get bigger, and it's all based on how much pollution you're producing, how big you are, how much pollution you've got coming out, not your tech level. It doesn't care if you've never researched a single thing in military. The monsters will still get bigger, and they will come and they will totally demolish your factory, and you will not be able to stop them. Once you get to the hard biters, machine guns do almost nothing to them. The big heavy biters, you can kill them, but it's just you. If you've got no research into the war, the military side, your base is done. It's that simple. So you want to kind of go about, I tend to go about 50-50 towards probably for the first couple hours, and then I tend to go more towards the military until I get laser turrets and all of that stuff. Then once you get laser turrets, you can protect your base. But until you get walls and laser turrets, you are just fodder for the critters, especially if you're expanding all of this really big. But anyhow, more in the next episode. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and you guys have a great day.